I'm down on your belly and Kenton's sucking it in. So we're heading to the train station in Raleigh to pick up son number 1. He's coming home from Maryland. He's coming home for less than a day. I can't believe this man, young man, will take the train 6 hours from Maryland just to come home for less than 1 day. But anyway, I guess he has to pick up some important mail and he had it delivered to the house instead of to his current residence by choice. Hey, there's this restaurant, Mulino, I think it's called Mulino. It's Italian and I think we need to check it out. That's what's across the street. I was just looking at where those people were coming out. By the way, welcome back. Welcome back to Kenton and Habiba. And if you're new here, this vlog is shot in North Carolina, July 2022. Welcome. We live in the Triangle area, which we love. I was just thinking about it. We've actually lived in North Carolina since 2006, meaning almost 16 years. Wow, I can't believe it. But we've lived in different parts of North Carolina. Okay, we can see son number 1 straight ahead. There he is. Home sweet home. So it's nice to have him home, even if it's for less than a day. And he admits he's gained a little bit of weight because he's been studying, a lot of stress eating, taking the MCAT and doing applications. So a few weeks ago, I showed you these cookies that I had stored away in the living room in that casserole dish, hiding it from myself. Well, I thought I would take it out. They look so good. So good. These are the Tim Tams that my sister-in-law introduced me to. I figure I share them with the boys since Khalid and Kareem are both home, and so is Mariam. So they get to have some while watching TV. Guess who's walking in with another plant? This is an alocasia. And I've been wanting this plant, alocasia. I've been wanting this plant because it's so unusual looking to me, very different from the plants that I have. And I just couldn't get myself to buy it because this little plant, let me show you the size, was like 30 bucks. So it's tropical and it's kind of rare around here, and this Home Depot that we went to had one in the Wake Forest one, and then Raleigh has 2 Home Depots and they each had one. So I picked up this one from Raleigh Home Depot, or one of the Raleigh Home Depots. So, and it comes with this cute little basket, but I don't really care about the basket container. I mean, it's nice that it's there. I care about the plant. So we'll see. So my garden cafe will be coming along. Garden, cafe, coffee shop theme. Yeah, let's go see what Kenton is doing. He has to repot one of our plants. He has to repot that Monstera, and he bought me a nice ethnic looking pot. So let me show you the pot. It actually reminds me of an African pot. So this is the pot. Doesn't this look like something African? It really does to me. I mean, I guess technically it could be Mediterranean or even Mexican if the handle was really big. But the color of it and the shape makes it look very African. I think it'll be perfect for this plant here. You know, because this wall alone is giving me ethnic vibes. So I think that will be great instead of that basic outdoor looking pot. So there's Kenton down there. What are you doing? He's sucking in your belly. Just pouring off that water from the fountain, because if you collect water here in this kind of heat, you'll start to breed mosquitoes. And the figs are doing pretty good. They're growing. I don't think the squirrels are gonna get them. Fine. Oh, I thought you, oh, you are taking out the plastic, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to see how much space I got so that I have it, at the right height. So that's what I was testing, so I did.
Wow, look at all those roots on it.
That's what I'm saying. It says, so that's why I needed to be redone because it's so I have to cut it out.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to seeing all the roots. Oh, it was definitely tight, yeah. It's right, there's no way to just lift this plant out of the pot. Yeah, so he has to cut around the container because it's just so tight and these roots are very strong. Mosquitoes.
This is a plant that prefers drier soil.
But they do take a lot of, oh, be careful, the branches are so wide the way they've been growing. Almost makes me wonder if I picked up some of these roots, whether I could get a plant out of it, you know? I'm gonna see if I put this, if something will grow from it without the branch. And you see this plant also makes some aerial roots. It's one of those plants where it takes up a lot of space. But hopefully also when we put it outside for a while, I think we'll leave it outside so that the leaves can start growing upward a little bit more. Do we have a lot of plants? Maybe. We could have more. There's always more room for another one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the shape will change. So I was craving a beignet. Now, I don't know if you guys know what a beignet is. I think I'm saying it right. But it originates from France and is also known in New Orleans. It's literally fried dough, right? And I believe they usually have flour in there, some eggs, some milk, sugar, baking soda, or yeast. And it kind of also reminds me of chin-chin. If you're from Nigeria, you know chin-chin, right? So it's similar. However, in my recipe, because I didn't actually follow a recipe, I'm using gluten-free flour. So part of the flour in there has rice flour in there. So, I mean, you could totally do this with regular flour if, you know, you can have gluten, but I'm using gluten-free flour. And so the recipe is basically similar to a beignet. I've never made it before, and I just decided today's a good day to make it. I feel like something a little sweet, you know, something to snack on. It doesn't seem too hard, so let's see.
Okay,
July.
Okay.
Both of us.
Right. We left at 9. We get there at 7:10.
still doesn't want to turn. Stay turned. Doesn't want to stay turned. So I guess you're ready to come out then. I can see how these are addictive and how they would be ideal with hot chocolate or coffee or tea, especially in the wintertime or fall. Yum. But definitely something you can't do too often. The next day I filmed a hair tutorial meets makeup tutorial, rather chatty about my natural hair and the progress. Hopefully you saw that. Hopefully you did. I was feeling myself before I put in another protective style. Good morning. I'm actually up at a normal time. I went to bed super early. I was exhausted. I had my cardiology appointment yesterday and it went okay because I didn't have like a procedure or anything. We just talked. And so the plan is still to have a nuclear stress test for those that are curious. Yeah, in the near future. So it turns out, I'm kind of excited, but it turns out I'm going to New York in a couple of days with Kareem. And so I decided to have the stress test right after we come back because we're only going for a week. So that's what's up. But I just wanted to show you, look, this little small pot of miniature red roses. Kenton got me this. Anybody else's husband do that? We got into like an argument the day before and I guess he felt bad. So he bought me these and I was like, why are you buying me flowers? I don't need any more flowers. But they are beautiful. And it's the thought that counts. But that does not absolve you of everything. So anyway, just thought I would share this pretty bunch of roses. In fact, let's go out to the deck. My deck is looking like a little bit of a jungle right now. A little bit on this table. Ooh, look how the flowers have opened. So nice. Yesterday it was raining so heavy. So heavy. So anyway, they've all opened up because it is the morning. It's so humid though. Oh, we got some ants crawling up this hibiscus. See? Okay, now I wanted to show you, this is the table we sit out to, you know, have some tea, have some dessert, or just chill out. And look at it. It's covered with plants. Because these are all like indoor plants that I decided to put outside so they can get a little bit more humidity and get a little bit of the rain. So that's what this plant was in my office and I didn't feel like it was doing well. See how the top of the leaves are like brown and curly? So you got to learn to listen or pay attention to your plants. Because yeah, this is not a good look. Girl, we got to revive you. I will be very upset if you don't come back properly. So yeah, let's see. I don't know if it's dry, but I might need to give it a little bit of water because it's under the umbrella. And then this is some ivy. And then this is a hanging pot. I don't know what this is called. I don't know if this was called German ivy or what. Comment if you know. Let's zoom in on the leaves so you can see. Comment if you know what this plant is called. I don't know. But here's my alocasia. Alocasia, you doing good? I showed you this earlier. And there's the ZZ plant over here. Oh wow, this little plant Kenton put peace in the vase. Look at that. You see how it's got the little roots? Isn't that pretty? It made a little flower. Like this was literally a tiny little piece of a plant. And it has formed a flower. How sweet. How adorable. As they say, life always finds a way, right? And then this rose over here, I'm confused. This looks like a disease. I'm sorry. Does this not look like a disease? Rose does not grow like this in this weird bunch. Look what the leaves are doing. That is so weird. It looks like a disease or something. It's like growing in this weird matted state. But look, this rose is good. But how weird is that bunch? We should just cut it off. So this is what I look like right now. Seasoning and black pepper. I warmed up some leftovers. This is some potatoes and stewed beef with beans and lots of peppers. Not hot peppers, you know, like red and green peppers and orange peppers. Really good. I was craving it. Ooh, my egg is burning, y'all. Y'all got me talking to you. Okay, there we go. That's my late breakfast. Canton already had breakfast. Look at that, look at that, look at that. This is like lunch. Technically breakfast and lunch. If I eat this, I won't need to eat lunch. You know you can't have potatoes without having ketchup. So we gotta just do a little bit, not a lot. Sriracha. Clearly this is not at any level, or this is not the same level of pepper as that African pepper that Kenton used the other day. Let's give you a little food-gasm. Ooh, look at that. I don't usually like my eggs too runny, but if I'm eating it with potatoes, I don't mind. Put that little bit of piece of meat in there. Ooh, that's a mouthful. Thanks for watching this far, and I hope you're following me on Instagram, HabibaToNowMD. And every now and then, go ahead and share one of my videos. That would be really nice. Okay, let's do something not so glamorous, but necessary every now and then. Let's clean the front of the fridge. I hope you clean inside your fridge too. I usually get Miriam to do that for me to kind of sort it out. I hate it. I hate cleaning out the fridge, but at least I think the front of the fridge could do with a nice scrub, right? With all the fingerprints and anyway, let's make something nice now that we've cleaned the front of the fridge. We are going to make a delicious and very refreshing strawberry hibiscus drink. I don't know what to call it. Should we call it a strawberry aid? Yeah, strawberry aid or hibiscus tea with strawberries. You decide. But you'll see it's pretty simple. We're gonna go ahead and blend some frozen strawberries. I can't speak. If you have fresh strawberries, that would be nice too, because you could just kind of crush them coarsely in the glass directly. But since these are frozen, I'm just gonna kind of get them nice and smushy. Like I don't want them completely grinded out. I want to have some chunks in it, and you'll see. So there's no sugar in this, but if you want, you can add sugar, but I'm not going to. We don't need it. I like that it still has the little pieces in there. That's perfect. So it's like a slushy. Kenton just got back. Got here with a few snacks Did you eat these snacks, Boo?
No. This is from our, we had a team building work conference.
Okay.
So.
Interesting. They think you guys are kids? Look at these snacks they're giving them.
It's retro, like little pixie sticks, you know, like when we were little.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Let me turn this way because the sun is... Look at these snacks for a 10-year-old.
Yeah, so this is like, for a department.
Snickers, what else we got in here?
You know, you got the little ring pop. Little silly stuff. Fruit dips.
So there was a theme to this.
Well, it was like we were doing all kinds of, just, team building. So it's like creative stuff. This was just stuff that was on the table,
I'm sure Kareem and Miriam will appreciate this. Yeah, I used to love Snickers, but I don't know that they're gluten-free. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it alone.
Yeah.
Cracker Jack.
Yeah,
funny.
I haven't seen Cracker Jack in
Yeah, these old American snacks.
So, then we got a little...
Candies.
Got a little backpack.
Oh, that's new too?
Yeah, they gave it to us.
Yeah, and what's that?
That's a water bottle,
How many more water bottles? They love to give you guys water bottles.
Well, that's what companies do. They give out water bottles. That's why we have every place you work at. That's why we got water bottles, and schools too. So, it's just one of those popular swag things.
Yeah.
But it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It was a long meeting in a backpack. So yeah, I'm just making a drink that I'm about to Instagram. So that's behind the scenes. Took out my earrings out of this. Right, you can fill up that bowl. Kenton's little snack bowl. I feel like you're squirreling away your little snacks. He's even trying to decorate. And if you guys know, Kenton's not a decorator. Not really. Okay, more decoration, huh? Oh, okay, that looks nice to you. Okay, let's get back to making our refreshing drink. So we went ahead and blended the strawberries, and then this is hibiscus tea. I basically froze some hibiscus tea, brewed some tea, and put it in an ice tray. They're like smaller than your regular ice cubes and so pretty. Should I open it for you? Like, what's the big deal about a tablecloth, right? Should I open it? Okay, I'm gonna open it. I'll open it and put it on the table, but I'm not dressing up the table. Y'all are gonna have to come back in the future, probably in August, my birthday month, and you'll see how I set up the table and set up this breakfast room. So for now, let's open this. First, I'm gonna take this off. Feels like a fancy blanket or something, a fancy bedspread. So pretty. Oh my God, it's so big. Thank God, I was afraid it would be too small. I was afraid it would be too small. You know how when you order something and it's too small? Oh my God, it might actually be too big. But a tablecloth that's too big is never a problem. Then it just looks grand. Huge. Wow. I love it. I love it. Does this not scream party or wedding or some fancy occasion? How pretty is that? Wow. Against the green. Yeah, when this space is done, it's gonna be so pretty. So let me come up close so you can see. So it's got like these so-called leaves on it, which clearly move and are 3D pieces of fabric sewed on. And I wanted something initially. I wanted like a ruffled tablecloth. I was looking for like these vintage romantic tablecloth. So I might have to go into some of these thrift stores and kind of look around because they don't sell stuff like that anymore. But this is the closest I could find to something that gave me a little bit of glam and a little bit of romantic cottagecore. Yeah. Anyway, enough about tablecloth. You're probably like, girl, it's just a tablecloth. I know. All right, y'all. Bye.